Look, I drove everywhere. My big ass wasn't paying for two. I'll say that.
Help me a lot. Because I'm going to have to sit down soon.
Yes, please. We all take bags? What is just what's the best place to sit today?
I might be able to.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Bet she's got a ride. You give her buddy. She did say she lives alone.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. For me?
Yep.
Just wait for a few moments before press the
Okay, thank you. Here he comes.
Don't say that. That helps wait. Would it be easier if you got onto wheelchairs or walk in when you gave?
I think I'll try without. I mean, I could try without. Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I mean, if you thought she's stopping herself, honestly, because that's what we do at that size. I mean, I would have been scared to walk through that whole airport because there's this like fear in your head of like what if something doesn't work out? I can't get out of the store, or I can't get out of the airport in this case. But you're like genuinely scared that if you walk in somewhere, you're not going to be able to make it back to the car or whatever. And it's crazy because it took me a long time to even drop that fear. Probably like 175 pounds where I was like, okay, I'm good.
So is that ready?
Okay.
We're gonna go right to you.
Okay.
Yo, what is up, guys? I just got 3 packages in there, 3 pairs of sneakers that I've been really looking forward to that I just picked up from StockX. In today's video, I'm doing a good old fashion unboxing. 2 out of the 3 pairs of sneakers I think sold out pretty quickly, at least when they first released. I know one of them was an instant sellout. The other one doesn't release until later on in the month, so I might actually do a full review on that shoe. Let me know in the comment section down below when you see it if you want a full review. But either way, I'm really excited about a lot of these pickups. They're pairs that I've been honestly like they've not been on the very top of my hit list, but they've been on the hit list to a point where, like, now that things have slowed down a little bit in terms of sneaker releases, I felt like it would be a good time to grab them and kind of just enjoy them. So that's what I'm doing. So I've got 3 pairs here that I'm really excited about. We are going to open them all up. First, before we do that, I want to show you guys some other pairs I picked up that haven't been able to throw in other videos. First, which is this. This is the Nike Jog 3. This is John Morant's latest sneaker. I actually have not looked at these yet. I pulled them out of the Nike box, saw what they were, and I was like, okay, I'll wait.
I wasn't expecting this. This is the type of stuff I'm always worried about going anywhere. Because most places don't have what I need to accommodate me.
See, that's what I mean.
And now I'm gonna feel like everyone's looking at me, trying to struggle to get to the plane, when I was just hoping to be able to do this and get it done as fast as I could. I can't stand for long like this. I'm already hurting a lot.
30 minutes max, I'd say, before your back is on literal fire. And also, people stare at you. Who the hell cares? Like I'm the guy sitting in his car at the stoplight, friggin' dancing and like singing his friggin' like head off, man. It's fun. People stare at you and laugh. It's fun. Like don't worry that much. You're too worried about what other people think.
Okay. I don't think people understand how hard this is going to do, and how bad this can get if I start hitting my limit. I just need to make it to where I can sit down next.
Thank you very much. Thanks. You have to go and enjoy your play.
Thank you so much. Thank goodness. Now that I'm able to sit down, I'm calming down a little bit, and I feel better.
That's good.
You don't seem as nervous as you were when we were driving
I'm
down.
excited.
I mean, this kind of is the start of your new life. So if she does what she's supposed to, this could turn everything around for her. And speaking as someone who's been through it, man, my life is so much better. So I wish that she does good on this one. I actually want to see people do that. I think you guys think I just want to watch them crash and burn. No, I want to see them come out the other side happier, better, more confident. So
That's cool. Oh man, they're a lot bigger than they seem.
that's what she said.
This is the whole beginning of our new journey. I'm so happy.
Now that I've made it this far, and I'm almost to the plane, I know I can make it. I'm not nervous anymore because we're here. We're here, and in my head, you know, it's something more scary than this. So I'm pretty excited about it now.
It's good. But also, didn't Mom say she had a gastric bypass? Because if so, I feel like she probably gave up or did it half-heartedly. Because she still looks like she's pretty overweight. I mean, she's definitely a lot healthier than she was in the earlier photos. Maybe that's just age showing on her a little bit. But yeah, I feel like she probably did what my surgeon told me not to do and ate a whole bunch of junk and like kind of gave up once they got a little down. So.
I've never seen airplanes land or take off or move or anything, so looking out there is really awesome. I just can't stop.
People take for granted that they can go do this and see things like this.
True.
It's really amazing. I just have to walk a little bit further and I'm confident I can make it. I am still a little worried about whether I'm going to have any trouble getting on the plane. But I'm mostly excited.
I mean, aren't those aisles pretty damn skinny? She gonna be going over there and giving people booty slaps to the face like crazy, man. You usually gotta pay for stuff like that.
About all this. And I can't wait to fly for the first time in my life.
No. Can I help anything else?
No, that's good. I'm in. Thank you.
Help me join the Mile Club. I live below.
My legs hurt and I'm really tired. But I'm really excited about this.
That's so cool.
This is breathtaking. I'm just thankful to have this whole opportunity to be flying for the first time and overall to have this chance to get my life back. I don't know what's gonna happen from here, or Dr.
You're on the way to the weight doctor. Why are you getting the peanuts already, man? They always do that on the way there. But to be fair, I think most people do. Just have that one last hurrah or whatever. Also, I think it would be so cool to get like a paramotor, you know, that little fan strap to your back and just go. I might want to do that one day.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to help me, but I'm feeling really optimistic, and I feel proud for pushing myself. We should be in Houston here soon, and we have disability assistants that help me once we arrive. So I feel like I can handle the rest of the trip, and I'm not worried. I got this.
I've never seen them do the double push. Man, you would think even on like 1,000-pound sisters, that one guy got Tammy up in there. Damn, is he really that strong on that show? Wow.
As embarrassing as it was to have to get 2 seats to accommodate my size, it ended up helping me a lot because I could move around and I positioned myself when I got sore. So I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I'm really relieved that they have a wheelchair for me. I'm just starving. At this point in the day, I've usually already eaten a lot, but today I've hardly had anything, so I'm gonna have to get something really soon. But other than that, I feel good. And I feel like this trip has been a good experience for me.
Oh my god, I can't believe she did the one-legged hop get up in that sucker. Better make sure it's not one of them fake taxis they got over in England, man. You'll be real surprised at what happens.
I need to talk right now. It's so good.
Jerry Rice in the house. This is gonna be epic.
So this is what I've been missing out on my entire career.
What you want now?
Excuse me, can we find somewhere to get food really quick? How about drive-thru? Yes, sir.
I told you guys, walking in is a deal breaker when you're that big. because that's a lot of extra effort, and you don't have the energy to do it, man. You have to have the food first, right? Food is energy after all.
I'm really looking forward to finally eating. Because I'm so hungry, and I remember one of the last times that I get to eat like this for a while. After I sit down now, I'm probably going to have to start making a lot of changes with what I eat. So I'm going to savor this.
Number 7.
Would I get number 7, please?
But I know tomorrow is a new day, and I'm going to have to start working hard.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so here's the hoping that she actually is going to take it as this is the last go-around. But I'm going to tell you, tomorrow becomes the last day, the day after that's the last day. It kind of just keeps going if you let it go. So
This has been a lot of activity for me. So I feel like we're getting here and ending this trip just in time.
oh shit! I told you guys about the one-legged hop. Damn! That's gonna hurt like hell. Oh no! She probably just broke something. She has to. That's a lot of momentum. Is she gonna have to? Oh my god! I did that to my knee the other day playing basketball. Brain said run, leg said what the hell is run?
Damn it! Jeez. I can't move my legs. What's on, honey? Don't you can't touch me. Just leave me alone. All right.
I can't believe this happened. I'm in so much pain right now.
Well, if you weren't trying to play freaking hopscotch, get down to the van at 653 pounds, this might have went a little better.
I don't think I could get up. And I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I can get up.
All right. Call the ambulance then. No.
Why is she snapping at her mom, though? Her mom's trying to help. I think this is why I thought she was such a big baby from that clip 4. She's just, I don't know if her maturity level's been kind of stunted or whatever, but also shutting herself in, but she's kind of acting like a baby, and I usually don't say that, because we're all kind of whiny. Maybe her blood sugar's down.
We need you to get in a stretcher.
No, I don't.
Get up.
Mom,
Listen.
leave me alone and let me.
I just don't want your leg to get any worse.
Fine.
You heard it.
I just need a moment. And I wish my mom would leave me alone. If I just take a second, I can see if I can get up. Because I don't want to have to call an ambulance or any help. I just want to get in my room and eat and put this behind me.
Oh, she's gonna do it.
No, don't touch me.
Right.
Ooh. She's got balls all over her ass, but also she's physically better off than a lot of people. Because we've seen people fall and not be able to get back up. But yelling at your mom, my mom would have pushed my ass back down for real.
Local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do your taxes for you and get you every dollar you deserve. Local tax experts are here. Hand off your taxes with confidence.
Hey guys, Sean back with another video, and Angie J, possibly known for being the meanest, or one of the meanest contestants ever on My 600 Pound Life, At least that's what everyone keeps telling me whenever like you have to see this episode. But first, I just want to say thanks for all the support. We were at like 9,000 subs back in June or July, and now we're at 85,000, which is just crazy. So I appreciate that. And subscribe if you're new. But let's see what Andy J's got going on in her life. That's expected.
The life I'm living right now is miserable because I have made myself a prisoner in a room inside of my home. I used to leave the house maybe once a week.
Was that a cat paw print on her foot? Like, is she just trying to say, like, hey, I have 9 lives because I got this big and I'm not dead yet? And once a week ain't that bad for 600 pounds. You really don't leave unless it's like a drive-through, a doctor, or dentist, I guess, maybe 3Ds.
But now I'm mostly housebound because it's becoming harder to walk. My legs constantly hurt. So my daughter does right now. Desiree!
Uh-oh. Desiree's a couple readers away from the doctor herself. I mean, I can't even say that. She's not big by my standard big. She's just a little overweight by my standard. My scale is drastically effed up. You guys know that.
I live with my husband Justin and my daughter Desiree, along with her boyfriend Will, and her daughter, my granddaughter Daisy.
Damn. What are we running here? The hostess hostel? That's a lot of people in one house. A lot of generations, at least. I guess it's not that many people. Maybe the Hershey's hostel.
And Desiree is my caretaker. She's my right.
Is that a bear claw? You think she just likes the donuts a lot? Or you think she's just like Mama Bear? That she would go, I don't know what she's going for. And also, who's peeing on your guys' floor? That thing's gross.
And she's my best friend. But I feel bad for her. I do. She's not supposed to be in this world yet. No.
Beautiful disaster. I think that's what that says. I think they get a really good look at her there.
They're supposed to take care of you when you get old. And I'm not that old. But I don't want my husband, Justin, to help me because I don't want him to cross over from being my husband to my caregiver.
Come on, he's your husband. He's your skittle. He can wash your flaps. Like, he's seen it before. It should be that big deal. I think he'd be more embarrassed if your daughter's doing it, right?
I don't want to look at him differently because I feel ashamed of myself, of my body. My body looks like a nightmare, like a monster. Something non-human. So I shower almost every day. Shower is exhausting. Washing in between my skin.
Why is there so many jizz stains on that friggin' cow? Who had that under their bed? Was it your husband? Was he deprived? He painted that thing. That is disgusting.
It's hard because it's heavy. It's hard to get all the way in there. It's a lot of lifting.
That's what she said.
Don't want me.
Oh no, we cracked the tile. We got tile cracker tubby. That sucks.
I remember when taking a 10-minute shower in the morning and going about my day was fun. Now it's the most exhausting part of the day.
She was on a shower seat, but also 10 minutes for a woman, I feel like it's very short. For guys, 10 minutes, nuts, butts, tits, whatever, we're good, we're out of there. You guys have so many extra steps, and I couldn't, if I had to shave my legs, I'd lose my damn mind.
And when I'm done with that, I'm sore, I'm tired. I I just usually go back and sit in my bed and wait to eat. I feel like a burden to Desiree because she takes care of me when she could be having a life of her own.
Daisy, Nana, what's you?
Oh, cute kid.
My granddaughter Daisy is one of the most important things in my life. But I miss out on a lot in Daisy's life because of my weight. I'm a bed grandma.
You're not going to be able to keep up with kids. That's why the other guy that was teacher, I was like, I really don't see how that's going to work. There's no way you can chase around all those kids. But I imagine your granddaughter's like, come play with me, and you're just like, bring it to the bed or whatever.
To her, I hate using the word handicap, but I can't even get myself out of bed. Desiree does all the cooking now.
Looks like Chef Word, he does all the cooking. That's all canned fresh, but maybe Chef Mike. I call it Chef Mike when you use the microwave.
Used to be the cooker, and then we used to share it. Now, like pretty much she cooks all the time.
Is something burning? No.
For you guys?
You guys need to turn the heat down, Desiree, on the stove. The heat's on 5. For the bacon.
Something.
That's probably the arteries. Actually, yeah, those eggs are getting a little burned. If you overcook eggs, you gotta take them out so much earlier than most people think.
I get very frustrated with my mother sometimes because I take care of my own 3-year-old at the same time. And it gets to be a bit much. But I would never turn my back on her. I will be here because I know that she needs me.
Here comes the biscuit carrier. This guy's skinny as hell, too. She's got bra straps thicker than him. How much gravy's on there? I'm gonna call her Gravy Gandalf the rest of this thing.
I sit on the sideline for everything. And by the time it's time to eat, I'm starving. When we eat, food is the only thing that helps me deal with the misery of my life. And I constantly need it because I constantly need to escape. So we have to keep a lot of food in the house at all times.
That's not a weight thing, it's a doomsday prepper thing. She's just prepping for the end of the world, and they've gotta have sausage gravy if the world ends. But it's definitely not an eating absorbent, whatever. A lot of food.
And I have to have what I want. So if we ever run out of everything, then Desiree needs to go to the store. Because I can't do it for myself. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's your grocery list.
Oh, I wanted to read it. We got Desiree DoorDash on the go, man. That must be pretty damn convenient. Also, this lady's got a lot of butterflies. I thought, like, I really hate the butterfly. I hate it as a tattoo. I don't hate butterflies. I think every chick has that tattoo.
I look forward to eating throughout the day. It's a breakup in my boredom. One of my brothers will sometimes stop by and bring me food.
So we're family means people that can call when you need something, when you have no time at all, make time for it. I did it today.
Here comes Lymphedema Lee with all the extra salt tacos and stuff. Why would you bring her more food, man? I never understand why people do this.
My sister Angela got her tacos. I love her, and I wanted her to have you.
Growing up in my family, I couldn't ever picture my life to be like it is right now. When I was a child, my life was hard.
Oh, I hate when they do this part. It's always so sad, and I gotta feel bad. I can't joke as much.
My mom was an alcoholic, and my father was a drug addict. And my father was physically my mother. So I felt abandoned most of the time because of my parents.
She's got a fly on her paw, but I mean, I could imagine that maybe she's not as mean as everyone says. Maybe she's just got her guard up. She's got a messed up past or something.
And alcohol, drugs, and neglect just weren't present. And when I was 8 years old, I was abused by a family friend. When I finally came out about it, my mom didn't defend me. So
that's despicable. I don't know why your mother would defend you in that. I can't think of anyone that's ever so much as looked at me the wrong way that my mom didn't rip their head off when I was a little kid.
I felt unprotected by people who were supposed to protect me.
Friends are at the playground today.
I'm in a cheeky monkey! Me too!
This is such a great playground.
Yes! The children love it! Once they start playing, they never want to stop!
Stop!
Here is Mr. Bull.
Stand back!
It was at that point that I started eating more food with good comfort because it was always there. And it was something
Are they also rubbing this balloons on the dogs, get static electricity and just sticking them there? That's kind of funny, actually.
I could control, but everything else in my life was uncontrollable. And by the time I was 13, I weighed 260 pounds. When I was 13, I was in my first major relationship with a 27-year-old man. And I ended up...
What the hell? 13? I was still going to Yu-Gi-Oh! tournaments trying to let nobody from my school catch me so they didn't know I was a closet nerd.
Pregnant. 6 months after my son, TJ, was born, I gave him up for adoption. And my relationship with his father ended due to a...
I'm hoping that ended because he went the hell to jail. Jail vacation, let's send him there. But she kept her son, what'd you say, 6 months and then gave him up? That probably was that much tougher, but a 13-year-old has no business with a kid.
And I was still turning to the one thing that was familiar, and that was food. So when I was 16 years old, I weighed around 300 pounds, and I met my mom.
She's slow playing it a little bit here. She's not quite cooking it we're used to in 600-pound life, but she's getting up there. Also, who brings nachos like to travel? It's not a traveling food.
My first husband, James. I became pregnant with my daughter, Desiree, at 17.
When did they invent the condom? Like, at what point did this happen? Because I know there's places you can get them for free. I know because I walked into Planned Parenthood one time, picked up their bin of them, and carried them out while they were yelling at me. I know you can do it. I was like 16.
James became abusive when we found out I was pregnant with Desiree. When Desiree was just a newborn, we were evicted. We needed a place to go. And my dad took us in. And that's when I reunited with my dad. At 18, I weighed 340 pounds. And I went to jail for complicity to burglary.
They have junk food jail? Damn, I'm surprised they didn't catch me. I must have worn out for me. Complicity to burglary. She was a getaway driver, I think.
I was sentenced to 2 years. I only went for 8 months. But while I was in jail, my husband, James, was incarcerated with a 10-year sentence. Desi went to my dad when I went to prison. So when I got...
Pretty much, he like robbed somebody, whatever, and then she was the getaway driver, is what it sounds like.
I didn't have a place to live, so I lived with them. But I didn't gain no weight in jail. So I'd
be shocked if you did, honestly, unless you were bullying everybody on the block for their honeymoons, and not those kind of honeymoons, like the commissary.
20 years old, I weighed 340 pounds, met someone and got pregnant with my second daughter, third child, Haley. I had Haley.
We're gonna have to buy this lady Chastity though. There's no stopping her. She's just the second she's out of jail, she's getting back shots from somebody. We're ending up with a baby. Like it's unstoppable.
Until she was 2, and that's when I went back to prison for the second time. Probation violation, same charge. And her grandparents got her and kept her. When I was 26 years old, I was released from prison. I weighed 420 pounds, but at that time my weight started to plateau because I became addicted to drugs for about.
Wait, you did 6 years for a parole violation? Is it usually that long, or she lied to us? Like she did something else?
Changed. And the next few years were a bit of a blur. And then when I was 32 years old, I injured my knee, and it was the worst thing and the best thing that had happened in my life. It would
Join the club, lady. None of us have good knees. Mine sounds like a creaky door hinge. I've had arthritis in it since I was 13. You're lucky you made it to 32 before you felt it at your weight.
It was the best thing because I got sober, and it was the worst thing because I became immobile. I was drinking, and my leg hyperextended backwards, causing some damage to my knee. I was pulled out of the house on a tarp like I was an animal by fire.
If you don't want to get on the tubby tarp, have the Hershey's hubby stay the hell away. He just brought you a bowl. It didn't even look like half ice cream. It's mostly Hershey's.
Men, paramedics, and anybody else that would help that wasn't drunk. When I arrived at the hospital, that's when I seen my weight for the first time in a few years. And it was 505 pounds. That's when it became...
Sounds about right. We usually pretend scales don't exist. They're like a mythical animal, like a dragon. Like scales just don't exist to us. I think I went 11 years without weighing myself at one point. And then I went another 5 after that. I saw it once.
Real. What I let my body become. I needed an MRI, but I was too heavy for the MRI table. So the hospital referred me to a rehabilitation center with no diagnosis.
That's a lie. I was heavier than her when I went to my open MRI. I almost got stuck in the damn thing, even though it said open. It wasn't very open, but yeah, she could have got. I'm sure she could have. I don't know, maybe she's too short to drown.
When I went into the rehab center for 90 days, I got clean. When I got out, I was like, I'm on a straight path and stay on it. But I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't go back to my parents. I had to go live in a handicapped accessible place.
Also, if you look at her CPAP and corner or whatever, that thing's disgusting. You have to clean those tubes so much more bacteria grows in them. It gets really gross.
And then I stayed with my parents because she was in school. I kind of shut down. I was depressed. I dealt with the food and it just kept getting. When I was 34, Desiree moved in with me and started to take care of me. At 37 years old, I weighed about 580 pounds, and I met my current husband, Justin.
Good days start with homemade breakfast sandwiches. Technically, so can bad days. But come on, how can you have a bad day after eating bacon and eggs smothered in Lamb Lake's cheese? Eat it like you own it.
The next generation of quality from Tacoma is here. Optimized for forgiveness, reimagined for precision, and designed ideally for fewer squares on your scorecards. All performance, all quality, all price accessible. Fairway is calling at TacomaGolf.com.
Where did you meet him? Christian Engel? Yeah, that was like Christian Engel, like photo shoot right there.
I was on a dating site and I got a message.
Told ya.
And it just so happened to be 3 days prior to losing my father. And because Justin lost his father, we became friends immediately.
R.I.P. your dad, but this guy looks like he is 100% real for a roof. He is giving you futon D, that's what he's looking for as well. So, I mean, that's probably where we're at on this guy.
When I met him for the first time, because it's a person that was hard. This is the first issue. I was just friend, I never think we would be married. Things went well. Here we are, a year later.
And now, I'm 39 years old. I'm still currently married. I don't know how much I weigh.
Current marriage is a while. It's only been 2 years. Like, I don't think you've had enough time to be separated. I'm going to be divorced hardly.
but I'm probably I'm in a very bad place. And then I have to go. But the problem is there are almost no options out there. So I called Dr. now a few days ago, and I got an appointment for next week.
People always say that. I'm convinced there's a surgeon in every state that will work with you. You're more high risk, so I'm sure there are ones that will turn you down. I'm almost positive you should have found somebody in Ohio.
And I've been talking to my family about the idea that all of us should try to get help. Justin said he'd do it for me. The only one who isn't sure yet is Desiree. Mostly because of what Will feels like to do. But I have to keep pushing her because I have to have it.
I mean, if he's going with you, why do you need her to take her? Unless she's just that weak. I'm not doing exactly what she wants at this point.
You can be done with her, getting groceries. I'm going to try to help her again. Because there's no more time for her to stay on the fence about it. And honestly, I think siding with her mother and saving me would be the obvious choice.
Can we pick the kids or maybe the boyfriend? She doesn't have to be loyal to you. Don't sound like you loyal to her most of her life.
So I need to know if you're on board with going to get because your boyfriend is giving you So I think they didn't matter from the other day when there was a conversation that if I were to look for a doctor in another area, he insinuated he didn't even want to come to Houston so I could get the help I need. So all I did was talk about life, and he gets up, runs his mouth, comes up, says I'm a
I know you Australians are laughing right now because that's not a bad word to you, but to us, it's like the most disrespectful thing you could say. It's pretty out there, maybe not most disrespectful.
Because they think that's normal, and I said, it's just life. And we're all doing this for you, Angela, so he's not going to do it.
They literally are doing everything for her. Like, she is in complete control. She knows exactly what she's doing and saying, and she is just like running that household.
So you want me to leave my boyfriend, move to Texas, and be okay with that?
Oh, here we go. Your boyfriend's not going to be dramatic and call me. Yeah, this is what I do.
I think there's nothing but time in the household. It's all looking at nothing but time. Let's do anything during the day except for you go to work.
I am tired of every single time a little thing is said around here. Your dramatic boyfriend gets escalated to up here. This little girl. That should be
My boyfriend and my child.
your child still be here without a boyfriend, just like that. Well, you do whatever you want to do. Okay. It's never about me. It's never been about me. Ever. You guys have lived with me forever. I take care of you. I ask for one thing.
It's a big ask. You're literally asking them to uproot their life, move from Ohio to Texas, while you're sitting there screaming about dramas and all this and that. Just because the boyfriend called you a name, you can't take it, but you can give it that much. It's kind of sad.
One thing. It can't be something simple. I can't rely on nobody. But everyone around me, I'm tired. I'm not.
What are you tired from? The shower? You're still tired from that? Take a nap.
I've been on board since day one.
Yeah. So you can, you're on board for too, because that's easy to go.
And now
here we are again. Except I'm not up yet.
She's, well, I thought he was the father of the other two. That kid? Damn. That makes this a little more interesting, a little more understanding why she's so worked up.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is happening. For me to have to convince my daughter to do this, save her from
You're pregnant. You do not just go out there. Pregnant. I know pregnant women that wouldn't even take an ibuprofen while they're pregnant. But you're gonna go smoke a cigarette? That's crazy.
There's life. Just doesn't make sense. And I'm really hurt by that. Because I don't find a way to do what we'll do with it. Then the only option is to give up and just to that.
I don't know why people think that's the only option, but the only thing I can figure is because we see the surgery as big, and there's like no other choice at all. So you have to have surgery, but it's not going to do it all for you. She's going to have to do a lot for herself.
I'm not physically do this. I'm not mentally do this. I'm everything here. If that's what you do, go ahead, dude.
You got ass. That's like God max weight load on that thing, though. It's squat, pretty low.
Can you do that out of my face?
I'm really upset I did the right hand to my situation. I decided to try to get out, and I want my family to need me to move Houston. So I do that, and my sister got...
It's like you're picking fights. You're poking, just so you can see the chaos and cause because they're stuck in bed, so you need some form of energy.
I'm trying to do that. But I can't believe I'm having to fight my own daughter to support me and do this to help save my life. I even have to ask her to choose between what.
Oh, there's Will shooting up the club, but that kind of looks like a young man. He also looks like he's just totally giving up all the life. He's got one of those stares like, I can't believe this is where my life has led me. Or actually, he kind of looks like kind of nasty guy who cranks one out and sticks his hands in the damn bag of chips. And I just like the way I like the hell out of him. And I've only had college 101, community college, and rock down.
And what her mother needs to live. She's been lost in my life. Because your boyfriend was to me and I reacted in a way any normal person would.
I'm not saying that it was anyone here okay for him to treat you like that. And
Why are you crying?
I'm emotional.
This lady totally. I don't know if jail did it to her or what, or just her past. She doesn't even care at all for her daughter's upset.
So, what's the problem? You're upset because you know that I'm not going to let Will stay here. That's what you're upset about?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's the father of my child and we're together.
Okay, so...
And you want me to move 19-year-old?
Okay, that's not the topic right now.
He's a pretty tiny guy. I think we could fit him possibly in a trunk and then just like surprise, we're in Houston, and she chucked stuff up. Nobody would think that.
Talking about your boyfriend. Here, this is the first time.
It's not okay. I'm not saying that I'm choosing him or you. I'm saying I'm choosing you or him. And it hurt me. It's not...
I would like to see you choose your baby over cigarettes, but that's just...
It's hurting that like me saying it's me or us.
And I wouldn't even drop
Damn, Justin, you're working on much as a jelly bean. They're pawing your ass for $20 like Harold Ice Skates or something. You don't have any kind of hierarchy in this house. You're like at the very bottom.
But I don't know how this is going to be resolved in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't either. So we're gonna go downstairs for the night. So everybody can cool down and we'll be home tomorrow.
And
I know she's thinking right now. Sarah Lee, you get one of those groceries? No, I'm playing.
I'll talk to you. Come here. Come here.
You could be healthy as a horse and still die the next day. You never know. No one's promised tomorrow.
I don't know. That horse is probably on its way to the glue factory at this point. She's getting up there and she don't look like she's the healthiest. She also is just kind of nasty. That can't be good for your blood pressure or your heart or anything.
So I always make sure that we resolve conflicts and let each other know we love each other at the end of the day. That's a big thing for me because I certainly don't want her to pass away and our last words to be something foul.
Good idea. I always say I love you to my parents or something when I see them leave the house or anything.
No, like this situation. I assume that it's hard for Desiree to have to be put in a position where she possibly has to choose her mom and her soon-to-be-born baby's dad.
It would be funny if Justin popped in and said, at least something's hard around here.
I feel bad for her. I do. Because it wasn't good enough for her. I don't want her to feel like she does with Daisy. With no father. And she wants to keep this baby. She's all better judgment.
I have never heard her grandmother say that she wants to keep, like usually grandmothers are like, yes, they want grandkids that bad.
But I did the same thing. I get it. When I want Will to step up and be...
Come on, nicotine info. Good, look, the cigarette, the prank, oh, Will.
Everything she wants. Everything that needs. Food is the only thing that helps me deal with all the stuff like this. And the things I don't want to have to deal with. I wish I hadn't let things get this bad, but...
Food helps you deal with when your daughter's boyfriend calls you a name. That's just... You wouldn't have had to have food either way, let's be real.
They are. And I know I have to do something now. And if I don't, I'm just not going to be alive much longer.
Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get to know your unique situation and get you every dollar you deserve. So hand off your taxes to a local TurboTax expert today.
What's the secret, Kel? Going micro with you! Micro habits, micro wins, even micro GLP-1s. Now starting at just $99.
Micro? I can do micro.
Within real can!
And it's designed to minimize side effects and give me real weight loss? Yes, please!
I'm doing it! I'm going micro! Yeah! Now starting at just $99. Get started at noon.com.
True, you got one foot in the grave, the other on that big, massive wad of Velveeta shell. So, it's a slippery slope, but the only way you can get yourself out of is the grave. So you're not, like, done for.
Are you comfortable?
Sure.
Okay, so plan. Well, me and Desiree already kind of have a little bit of a plan. I'm going to find out a store for you. You go to the store.
Right, you better make sure it's close to here because I'm not getting lost in here.
DoorDash Desiree just got promoted. Now you're Junk Food Justin out the damn door.
I ain't seen nothing close.
Okay, first of all, you can cut some. That's where we start at. You can cut some at me. Secondly, I'm going to Google for a store, and you're going to go to the store.
If it's not close, I'm not going.
What are we supposed to eat?
How far it is and where I gotta go.
No, it's your point of your...
You better tell her to look up the closest pizza joint or whatever and get some delivery, or tell her to pop a wheelie to Wegmans. Like, that's going to be on her. Because she's talking down to him a lot.
Attitude. You had an attitude since we left home. And you can go back home and have my brother come here. Believe that.
You can sub people out on a 20-hour road trip? That's crazy. Asking them to drive all the way there so you could trade out the husband.
And kick your and go to your mama's house because I'm sick of your attitude. I don't want you and I don't need you.
This woman. I was trying to give her as much of a pass as I can because I understand that she's got her guard up with everyone, but she is just spitty. Like, she's straight vile to everyone around her.
I guess I'm seeing maybe this isn't something you really want to do. She's had an attitude since we left the house. He probably really doesn't want to be doing this trip, but he holds it in and it all comes out over some stupid like store trip.
I mean, the guy's gonna go homeless over hash browns, so I very much doubt that he wants to be stuck with you in a hotel room right now.
I knew this was gonna happen.
No, what was gonna happen?
You're pathetic. You.
Because I don't want to drive to the store. I'm in the city. I don't know
You're getting piped out by pathetic. So what's that say about you, sweetheart?
Drive around your stores, but that's pathetic. Loser, shouldn't you be around me anyways? That's how you are. Loser, put on a show for people. Yeah, fake it.
And then my mouth, no, you are.
No, you're a fake piece of shit.
Because I don't want to go to a store that I don't know about.
I don't know where you're going to begin about this room.
This room's in my name.
That'll change real quick, guy.
Damn, he finally, I like the fact that he's finally speaking up for himself, but she is going to throw his ass out. He's pretty much done at this point.
There's something going on, something more. I don't know what it is. I think he's having no fits, if you ask me. My daughter's the one that assists me through everything. He doesn't do anything. I don't know, he's just there. That's my support group, my daughter.
Why would we assume dope fits? Did she say that he was an addict too? Did I miss that?
He's just convenient right now because he's driving. He's not my support group. I'm going forward with or without him, he knows that. Whether we get a divorce, whether we split up, he doesn't have much choice.
We're getting a divorce because he didn't go to a damn grocery store? That's your line in the sand? You didn't get me snacks, so you're the hell out of here? That's crazy.
I'm nervous. Doctor now won't accept me as a patient because I'm too heavy. I'm scared of...
Doctor now has like rescued Volkswagen Beetles before, like half a ton cars. Like he gets up there. I don't think you're quite that big yet, lady.
I'm finding out what my weight really is. If I'm 600 pounds, I'll probably be very upset. Because I've never seen that number before.
That might be a little closer to 7, but when you see it for the first time, it hurts your soul a little bit. If she has one. Ooh.
With the XB, we were especially focused on making sure that we do have the best sounding and feeling hollow bodies on the market. We really put all the simulation tools possible into making that club as forgiving, as consistent, and sounding as good as possible. Every object has its own natural frequency, and we want to make sure these are matching the natural frequencies of a premium golf club. The gold standard for when we're doing any kind of modal optimization is what the blades are at already with their natural frequencies. Our whole team's dedicated on making sure that a player feels as good as possible when hitting our club. Coming out of that is the best sounding hollow body on the market, and I can say that pretty confidently.
Live your biggest life in the new GMC Acadia. Get 1.9% APR on GMC Acadia models. We are professional grade.
You expect this guy to curl 643? He weighs 100 pounds soaking wet.
It's a lot, and it just became real. I just realized that I'm 39 years old, and that amount of weight, I'm worried that I'm not going to have enough time to get rid of it.
It's a slap in the face. She has enough time. She still can turn it around, but she's getting towards the end where I would say, like, it's going to be a lot tougher going forward for her. So she really needs to turn it around here, and then Justin can carry her through the threshold since he's spaghetti arms.
You are 39-year-old and 5'5" and 643 pounds.
Damn, her BMI's gotta be up there, like an NBA score up there.
So, are you able to be active?
No. Not really. Why, I injured my knee in 2011, so my knee gives out, pops out, plays, it's grinding.
Look, we will use like excuses like my knee hurts, this and that, to not do things. You're gonna have to push through that pain because it's not gonna go away. It's effed up already. You got too big, it's gonna hurt. Mine hurts, you just have to push through it.
bone on bone now.
Okay, well, the best thing to help your knee will be to lose weight.
I figured that. I know I have to lose weight to fix my knee.
Well, if you figure that, then what's holding you up so far to lose weight?
Dr. Down here spitting facts today. He don't give a damn. He always tells it like it is. I think that's why I like him so much.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like if I can't move, I can't lose weight.
No, that's completely inaccurate. The reason you overweight is you eat too much. So, what is going on with your eating habit? Because in order for you...
Are we going to blame it on Justin, the junk food junkie? Like, is that where we're heading here? Because she seems to love to push the blame off on other people. That just seems like her style.
To maintain your weight at 643 pounds, you're eating at least 6,000 to 7,000 calories a day. And if you're gaining, it's even more than that.
Okay.
So, what is driving you to eat like that? Are you hungry? Is it habit, stress?
I don't think I eat when I'm bored.
So, you can use yourself for entertainment to avoid boredom?
Well, probably not.
You don't think it's like
You do tend to eat when you're bored, you tend to eat when you're happy, you tend to eat when you're sad, you tend to eat when you want to eat. Just because, what the hell else are you doing? You're laying in bed, watching YouTube, like you guys are sitting here watching right now. There's not anything going on, there's nothing for you to do. Maybe once in a while, you sit there, I ain't gonna say what you do, but once in a while, you know, something might happen that's a little more exhilarating than the players, but alright.
Eating you have has anything to do with things like your emotions.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an emotional eater, because I don't think that I am. I eat at bad times. I don't eat during the morning and afternoon because I drink coffee, which suppresses my appetite. I eat at night, and then I go to bed. I eat a lot at night because I'm hungry from not eating all day, and I overeat.
The only
I just watched you friggin' go vampire mode on Velveeta, whatever, pound a bunch of burgers, traumatize Taco Bell. You went to town, lady. I didn't see any bored eating there, I just saw a whole lot of eating. And if you're eating bored, you better tell Justin to hop up, get the Rolo Rodeo going on, he better do something about the whole thing.
The thing you said was that you eat a lot. But what you're leaving out is that it's all day long. So don't have to convince me if you're sitting once a day, because I'm not buying it. Okay. But if you have trouble getting it around, then who brings you food?
My husband does.
Okay. It seems your weight is affecting your daughter, so there is a mutual benefit because your daughter...
Oh no. If you're sitting in the room, you're the other person, and Dr. Down goes, huh, do you want to fit in the program too? How do you feel about that? I feel like you see her and think, oh, I'm kind of normal weight. I bet she don't think she's that big just because looking at her mom, she's big, right? So I bet she don't think she's that bad.
This is also some weight problem, huh?
Yeah.
So if she brings you unhealthy food, she can eat it too. Alright.
She eats the same food as me, so I'm worried. I tell her all the time, when you get to this age, it's harder to lose weight, and you're a lot more things are going to happen, because I was overweight when I was actually a little lighter than when I was her age, to be honest.
She's also pregnant from Wank and Willie, right? That was her boyfriend's name? So, she's going to put on more weight, so this is a bad situation going on here.
And it's here now. I tell her all the time, it's going to happen if it doesn't change. And she's pregnant, so it's going to make her weight gain even worse. And on top of that, she smokes too.
Pregnant ladies smoke much. Pregnant ladies use
the most dangerous thing for your child. When it's smoking, you have to stop that immediately. Do you got that?
Alright.
Good.
Look, I've known people who do... I don't know how to say that. I've seen when babies come out dependent on certain things before, because I've seen like that happen. And my mom actually took care of a baby for a little time, came out very addicted to a certain substance, and it was the most awful thing I've ever seen in my life. Screaming their head off for days on end, like it was terrible. So I don't think you should do anything like that to your kids ever. Smoking while you're pregnant, pretty disgusting to me.
Bad eating habits just enabling you, but he is not away. So let's talk about his eating habit.
He eats more than both of us.
He eats more than both of you.
Absolutely.
That's physically impossible. So we got some serious issues with delusion with you all.
When Dr. Now calls out people's stuff, man. Because look at Justin, he's so happy right now. He's like, Jack in the Box. Like he just, she's so annoying. She's so on him all the time. When somebody puts her in his place, I bet that is like the greatest thing that's ever happened to him in his life. Because he's too beta to talk back to her.
Man definitely eats more than I do. Probably. He has a high metabolism.
8 to 10,000 calories a day.
And you can lie on one, but this is all science and math. And the big part of the problem you're facing is that you seem like a master manipulator who thinks she can just decide what the facts are she wants to believe, and just tell everyone else what to think. So if you just play games, then this is not going to end well for you, because you realize this is a dangerous situation. You're 39 and you are 643 pounds.
If you're going to master something, it's going to have to be manipulation. She can't get out of bed. She's going to have to find a way to get people to give her what she wants. So she's going to do that through, like, starting little fights here or there, picking arguments with people like she did with the daughter. Like, she's going to have workaround for everything. She picks fights with Justin. She throws around the divorce word. Like, she's toxic as hell, man. This lady just looks like she'll rip your head off right now for any reason.
So, at this point, you're going to have to decide whether you want to do this, or if you plan to just keep doing things like you're happy, hoping your situation somehow magically gets better. Because the reality is, it's not, unless you start making the changes you need immediately.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a 1,200 calorie a day, high protein, low carb diet that you need to start today.
Okay.
And you're going to.
That's a strict diet, man. I think that would be hard for just about anybody. But if she actually wants to save her life, be there for her grandkids, she's going to have to kind of like buckle down. I think it's hard at first to even get your mindset right. I don't think she's going to do it just from seeing the way she is, the way she acts.
Stick with that. And if you do that, you're going to be able to lose 50 pounds in 1 month, okay?
Okay.
And then if you hit that goal by then, I'll approve for weight loss surgery.
So if I eat healthy, the 1,200 stick to everything you give me, I'll lose weight even if I can't really get up and exercise around and dance around.
Yes, but you can.
That Drew cardio lady, what the hell do you think your husband's for? We're built for that kind of stuff.
Exercise. You can exercise in my arms.
Yeah, I do.
And you can do your leg exercise. You can exercise in bed. You can lift up your legs. So we're going to give you something to do every day. 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the afternoon.
Dr. Now's going to give you a bench workout. You lucky lady. Look at that. This man's a stud.
You work on your muscles. So you can do that?
Absolutely. But here's the thing. Coming here next month. Well, I was just kind of hoping that I'm going to be in your program so that I can just go ahead and continue with my plans of leaving and coming here.
You better start pounding some protein, because Dr. Now don't tell anybody to move until he's pretty sure they're good, set, and ready to stick with this.
If you want to do my program, you're going to have to be here in Houston. So you can move down to Houston anytime you want to.
Okay.
But until you show me you're willing to take this first step and put forward some effort, there's no guarantee you're going to be part of the program. So that's the risk you take. And what we do from here all depends on you.
I know.
So lose the weight you need if you want to do this program. You think you can do that?
Yep.
I like the fact that he's not selling anybody the dream. Dr. Now is pretty realistic, because it's hard. When you think something's going to go one way, and at this point, you just don't realize how much work is in it for you, because everyone thinks it's the easy way out, which myself included. I thought it was the easy way out. You don't realize just how much comes with it, how much like authorizations you need, what's going to happen after, how hard it is going to be to stay hydrated, how hard it is to fight the acid reflux after the fact. Like there's just so many complications, so many nights I woke up like choking on my own vomit from eating the wrong stuff. Like it comes with its own battles, that's for sure.
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
All right. I'll see you when y'all get down back to Houston.
I'll see you.
All right.
Since we've been back from Dr. Nell's, me and my family have been trying to adjust to all the changes that we needed.
They won't let you smoke those cigarettes in the program. My surgery got canceled for that one too. I had to give up my Newport 100. They said it was something about healing and nicotine. I'm not quite sure.
Also, trying to figure out how to move to Houston. The deal that me and Desiree made was we'd see if Dr. Nell was going to help me. And if he was, we agreed we all moved to Houston. No matter what her boyfriend wants. But it just seems like no one's happy or on board anymore. So it feels like...
I looks like one of those little like pre-made frozen chicken breasts. They're pretty good actually, but I prefer them in the air fryer to stay moist, but that don't look bad at all.
Everyone is turning against me. But I told them all, as far as I'm concerned, it's a done deal. We're moving to Houston, and that's all there is to it. And until then, I've got to lose weight. So while the family all eats the same junk I want to eat, we're making special meals for me that follow Dr. Nell's diet. And I feel like it's making a difference because...
Is grape drink on the diet though? I don't think so. Do they make diet grape drink?
I feel better even though I'm starving a lot.
Do you see how much mac and cheese they gave that little girl? It's more than they've got. That little girl's gonna have a weight problem too, eventually.
Meet nature's original multivitamin. Grass-fed beef liver, pure, no fillers, and over 80 nutrients to keep your energy high and metabolism strong. Simplify your routine and find your health freedom with ancestral supplements.
Chicken looks pretty. But, anyways, I'm worried I'm going to the appointment with the doctor and not lose that 50 pounds and, like, get smarter than me and then I cuss him out. I'm not. Because I know I need to come there. I mean, yeah, it's not really, like, ideal living situation, but even if we have to take one bedroom right now, I can sleep in the living room.
Oh, the hostess hostel, like going to one bedroom, that would be a nightmare. With all those people, also that thing swimming and dressing. I don't know how many calories Italian dressing is, I never really ate it, but I don't think she's going to lose weight if that's the way she's going about it.
And give you guys a bedroom until we'll get a job down there and we can afford something bigger just to get us there.
The thought of packing meetings and, well, a newborn baby in one room is stressful.
Well, you don't have to do anything, but I appreciate that you're doing it for me.
She just hated Will like 10 seconds ago. And now it's, well, we need Will to find a job, so we'll be set in Houston. Her mind just changes left and right. Like she is just chaos in body.
Feeling for all of us.
This hasn't been easy at all, and some days it feels like torture. My whole life is depending on getting all this figured out. The diet, exercise, moving my family down, all of it. And that's a lot at once, so I feel like there's so much pressure on me right now. So this is rough, but I have to do this, and I have to keep my family on board too.
At the rate she's been going, the amount of fights she picks with people, I don't see any way that you could move to a different state with her, be isolated, and have to deal with that 24/7, and not lose your damn mind dealing with this lady. Granted, she has a traumatic past, so you should give her a pass on some of it, But eventually, you gotta start start doing something about your weight and stop taking it out on other people.
My life is all over the place right now. Justin is no longer here. We have separated. About a week ago, we got into an argument. He was under the influence, as usual, and he packed things up and left.
Damn, Justin got evicted. I hate to say I saw this one coming, Justin, but your position in this family was pretty apparent when she said that you didn't even have a choice. Like, you would get the boot long before the daughter. Which I guess it should be that way, but you weren't that damn important, buddy. You can get out of here in a heartbeat. And then he comes in there messed up, and she kind of looks like she might be a little bit, I don't know.
It was a stupid fight. He created it because he didn't want to go to Texas. And the whole time he knew he didn't want to go. But he never said that.
Be careful.
Where did the chicken breast go? We went to chicken nuggets and onion rings? Dr. Down don't like this very damn much.
Oh, it's so hot.
Careful, yeah, you're gonna burn your mouth.
Hot. And he had me convinced that he was just a great guy.
What do you mean? Dude was railing you for a roof. I think a blind man could have seen that. Like, it was very apparent when he didn't do anything at all during the day, except bring you more food, make you bigger, make it so you depended on him to an extent.
So, I don't know what to do. Because the only thing that's getting me through all this right now is food. But I'm trying to stick to the diet as much as I can, even though it's hard.
She said that with grease dripping down her chin, like, no, you're not, lady. No, you're not.
I'm just having moments where I have to have something that's not on the diet. Something that tastes really good. And I'm scared because I don't know how to get used and do this now. I'm supposed to be back for my follow-up appointment with Dr. Now in 2 days. But
we got some distance to travel, lady. We better do some hefty hitchhiking real quick, because if Justin ain't driving, we better get a move on. You better start hopping some railroad trails or something. Jump on the train, do the hobo lifestyle like your ex-husband.
But I'm not gonna make it because without Justin, I can't do this. I feel a lot of feelings about it. But mostly I feel betrayed. And I have no idea how to fix this or what to do.
You probably don't do it by finagling a bunch of French fries and onion rings, but let's. I get why Justin got the boot, but she's dependent on him, and now she's just going to use that as a reason for her to eat more. I would be surprised if he was in on it. She's like, Justin, you gotta go. Eat some junk food. I need a reason.
3 months since my appointment with Dr. Now. And I was supposed to be back down to see him for my follow-up a couple months ago. But with my husband leaving me, now I'm on my own. Like, everything's on my shoulders. And then moving to Houston's been difficult and challenging. Finding a place there is not that easy from here. And there's
Baby, come back. I'll do anything. Bring the Baconator to me.
Is in a couple months. And that's just another thing. That's making figuring out any plans to do this even harder. But I don't want Dr. Now to give up on me. So, I'm talking to him today. And I'm hoping he's understanding of everything I have going on.
We got that angle a little higher. We want him to believe that we're losing any weight here. Because that ain't the angle, Chief. You gotta get way higher than that.
Hi, Dr. Now. I'm good, how are you? I think I'm doing okay, except I'm still drinking pop here and there.
Don't be worried about it. If you worry about it, say whatever you want. Don't talk about it.
Drinking your calories, in my opinion at least, is the worst thing you can do. I don't drink anything with calories ever anymore. Just like maybe like 5 calories. My Gatorade Zero has or whatever, but you know what I mean. Try to avoid calories in your liquids, and then you can eat a little bit better, more healthy diet. You'll drop weight probably pretty quick because all I used to drink soda.
But you think about it, change your life, and you stick with it, okay?
I want to, but it's just been hard because me and my husband separated after we left your office. He doesn't want to move to Texas, so he put me in a little bit of a financial issue, but I'm trying.
Financial issue? Was he working? I don't think so. He was there all the damn time. There's no way he was making any kind of money or anything. Unless he was slinging something on the side besides whatever other women.
That's like you. If you do that, what the best was I'll be better for you.
Wow, my best option would be to come to Houston. It's my last option. It's my only option to change my life.
Okay, so what did you do to make that happen?
Stop drinking soda, stop giving googly eyes to... Come on, lady, you know how to diet. You've probably read Dr. Now's diet at least a couple times at this point. It's just hard to change that mindset that you have where you just don't give a damn and you like could care less to try to lose weight into that mindset where you're going to make yourself a better you. It's really hard to get that through your head because you're so used to just being self-destructive at this point.
I'm trying really hard to find a place.
But you're not losing weight. If you don't do that, there's no point in coming here. You get that?
Okay.
So this is what you do. One set up for you. You get away someone else. And that is you to lose pounds. Got it?
I got it.
I think it would be hilarious if she turned the phone, we saw that ashtray, he'd lose his ever-loving mind. You're not allowed to smoke and be in a bariatric program.
Okay. Alright, thanks. Alright, bye.
Actually, when my surgeon found out I was smoking, I cussed him out and stormed out. And then I called him back like 30 minutes later, apologized, and I was like, I'm sorry, I was just, heated, I'm trying to get this going, now you're telling me I gotta wait 2 months cigarette free? So if you could do it the wrong way, I did it. So trust me, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I crashed her so many times.
I don't think Dr. Now understands everything I have to deal with right now, and how hard it is. I think doubling my goal is just punishment because I missed my appointment. If I lose 50 pounds, then that should be more than enough to get weight loss surgery. And if I could just lose all this weight, I wouldn't need his help. Now would I? But I have to do what he says if I want weight loss surgery. So I'll stick to it to make sure I hit his goal. So he'll see he's wrong at my next weigh-in. And the only thing he should have to say then is I was wrong, Angie, and good job.
Yeah, the entitlement this woman feels. She feels like she deserves everything, and she shouldn't have to work for it. 50 pounds, Dr. Now usually doesn't go for that little amount. That's why he's telling you 100 in 2 months. It's going to show you're dedicated, you're not just going to start eating again. My surgeon wanted me under the 550. I think they did mine at like 540. So I didn't have to lose too much before the surgery. I only lost 65 like the right way, and I did that matter 2 months after up and down. So she should pretty easily be able to hit that with his diet. To me, that diet seems crazy strict, but it'll work if you can stick to it. And she's definitely in a point where she needs to stick to it.
The past few weeks, things haven't gotten any easier.
Local tax experts are here. Now you can meet with a TurboTax expert in your community. They can do taxes for you and get you every dollar you deserve. Local tax experts are here. Hand off your taxes with confidence.
Ready? I'm still working on doing what I need, but I had to take a break from my exercises. Because I got an infection in my groin area, and it's extremely painful. And it makes it hard to get around and walk as much as Dr. Now wants me to walk.
Oh, no. We're playing Pirates of the Coochie Rican, the cursed clam. Does she have a cigarette? No, she don't have a cigarette in her hand. Also, why is this lady going down here staring into the abyss? It'll start staring back, and she just reach down there and do what you gotta do. Don't get that close.
But Desiree had taken care of me and helped me tend to that, so it doesn't get any worse.
I think it was really good. They're doing skin warming.
Oh, thank God. Because I know I can't afford to let anything serious happen to me. With how bad my body is now.
One minute, it's probably going to be a little more ideal now. There you go. Yep.
You can put a Band-Aid over that thing? The more you know. Wow, this is like, for a guy, this is pretty, educational.
The only good thing that's happened to me at all is that Justin came back and moved back in with us. He asked me to take him back, and he said he'd be willing to go to Houston with me. So I told him I'd take him back, but that I had serious trust issues still.
Hold on a second. Justin's back, so he could have went to your jiggly bits right here. And you still made Desiree do it? Why? Would you rather your husband do it? I'm sure he's been down there before, but your daughter... I don't know. She actually did say at the beginning she wouldn't want her husband do any kind of caretaker stuff. That seems dumb to me.
But now Desiree says if he goes, she's not. Because she doesn't think I should take him back, or that I trust him.
Justin ended up having a downfall, so he left, but he came back. You can't wrong a person for loving somebody. So I still support her, but I'm not going to trust him anymore. To me...
Hey, this is the Reese's roller coaster of emotions here. We're going up and down, people are leaving. Is this a 90-day fiancé or 60 days in? Or 600 pounds off, basically.
Well, I love my wife, I want to go to sex with her, and I want to see her get better so she can have a life, and we can have a life together.
Oh man, I thought you were about to straddle her, pop that Band-Aid for a second. The way he was going in there, it looked like this was about to turn into a whole other website, not YouTube. We were going to have to switch sites.
How you been?
I'm alright. Well, as we discussed, trusting you is going to be a process. Addiction is hard, I know. I'm a recovering addict, so it's just, hopefully he's learning. He says he's learning.
It is hard. I feel for anybody who's going through some form of addiction. It's not a good place to be. Food addict, whatever other kind of addict, you know. Thoughts and prayers out to you. Hopefully you're able to beat that. You're tougher than you realize, and so many people just fall down that slide, and they don't think there's any way they can climb back up. You can. The only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave. I still love that saying.
So you're aware if you leave or you don't follow through with the things that you said you will, we are getting a divorce.
Yes.
Like divorced. Done. No more chances. This is it.
I'm ready to do this.
I'm from a show me state, so you have to show me better than you can tell me anyways.
She's thrown around the divorce word like 5 times. Told him he didn't mean a damn thing. Kicked him out. Brought him back. Now she's going to Texas with him, where she'll probably kick him out in Houston, which I imagine is a lot hotter than Ohio. That would be a lot less, or more miserable, I mean. This is, wow, this is just a friggin' crazy dating right here. We might be on Cheaters. I don't know what show we're watching.
I think it's going to be a good news start for both of us, another chapter. And I think it's going to be better because they have drug dealers there that he knows. So put some time under his belt for sobriety, and we both get well. But if he's relapsing at all, I have to be extra careful to not let that influence me. Because with my history with drugs, I can't let myself fall back into any of those habits.
Two addicts usually doesn't work. One will typically influence the other to slide back down that same slippery slope. So this one, I couldn't see ending well. And typically in a relationship, if one person's on that kind of path, the other person is kind of like following, or maybe they got sucked into it too. It's terrible when you see a couple going through it, because they tend to fight more, like physical or emotionally hurt each other. Like it gets bad. So I don't see this one end well at all.
I want to be healthy, I want to live longer. I don't want to be a failure, I don't want to succeed in doing this. So I'll make sure not to lose my focus, or let him slip me up at all, because I can't lose this chance.
Better fight like your life depends on it then, because it really does.
Dr. Now is sending me to a local clinic to get my weight checked. And then I'm supposed to call him and let him know how much I lost. My plan...
It's kind of funny that you lost the hubcap right by where she's sitting. Maybe just the shocks couldn't take that kind of shock.
Is to show Dr. Now that he's wrong, and I'm making progress. And then get approved for weight loss surgery. And then we're all moving everything down to Houston. It's very refusing to do much of anything as long as Justice is around. Which is fine by me, because I don't want to wait around anyway. But my best friend, Mimi's been in town for about a week now, helping out.
Why do you guys hate each other's men so much? Do you just have a hatred of men from what's happened to you in the past? Because I would think your daughter, I guess she just wants her mom around. You would think there'd be some form of hatred for her being in and out of jail her whole childhood.
Dr. Now gave me a bigger weight loss goal on my last call with him that he wanted me to hit, which I think was just punishment from him for missing my appointment.
It's been 6 months, so at this point, there's no way she's lost nearly enough for him to be satisfied. But we'll see where she's at.
He doesn't know what he's talking about when he says, I'm just making excuses. So as long as I hit the first goal of losing 50 pounds, I think I'm good. And if I did that, I'd be 593. And I'm pretty sure I did that.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm clear.
Why is she saying 593 when it says weight target 5? Oh, she said she only needed to lose 50, and he said 100. She just don't give a damn what anybody says, right? She's under 6.
Do you need some water, Gigi?
Yeah. That's close. Don't beat yourself up.
Are you ready to call Dr. Now and let him know what your weight was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Alright, so, did you check your weight?
Yes.
And how much are you right now?
I'm down to 598.6, and I'm
45 pounds is still a loss. It's better than we'll see sometimes, but it's been 6 months for her. You would think with the camera crew around, everyone watching you, all this pressure and everything, she would perform a little bit better, but I guess it was just rough for her.
So, looks like you almost lost 50 pounds, no?
Yes.
Alright, that's a little problem. But you're supposed to lose 100 pounds in 2 months. And on top of that, it's been 5 months since you were here. At this point, you haven't shown me you take this seriously as me. And I'm not preparing you for anything today. But since you lost 50 pounds, maybe you had a chance to stick with your diet and try to lose another 50 pounds.
She's from the show me state. You gotta show me. Also, what the hell is that tattoo on her arm? Is that a gummy bear?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, it looks like you're unable to self-control. Are you taking the medicine? Because you don't sound very normal.
I don't sound what?
You don't sound normal. Are you taking any medication or anything else if you know that?
Am I taking medicine?
Today, Peppa and her family have... They've come for an appointment with Dr. Polar Bear at the hospital.
We're here to see the baby, Miss Rabbit.
What Peppa means is we're here for our ultrasound.
Lovely. Dr. Polar Bear will be with you, right? Mommy Pig? Now.
Right, we won't be long, little darlings.
But we wanted to see the baby.
Oh dear. Peppa and George thought they'd get to go in with Mummy Pig.
Oh, don't worry, you will. I just have to do some doctory check.
He said you're stoned on Stover's lady. He caught you. He's got you now. You're right where he wants you.
Yeah, are you taking any drugs or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, something is going on with you.
Okay.
But regarding your weight, you need to be more proactive and you need to follow a better diet before we bring you to your discount, okay?
Okay, well, my U-Haul is leaving tomorrow. And let me remind you, because maybe you forgot, your weight loss was 50 pounds in 1 month. Not 100 pounds, ever did you say that to me?
Yeah, but hasn't it been 2 months? Your U-Haul can pull out the same way it pulls back in, sweetheart. You better lose the damn attitude. This man's trying to help you. You're being such a freaking bitch, man. I can't. She's had trauma, but she no reason to be nasty.
Me?
I definitely did. On my phone, 2 months ago, that was the goal I gave you. So you forgot, or you're trying something to remember. But it's going to 6 months since we tried. There's no weight loss is unacceptable at that time. Losing less than 10 pounds a month is not going to be enough to save your life.
Okay. Well, if you expected me to lose 50 pounds every month for 6 months, I wouldn't need you.
But you seem to need it is calculated. Because losing 50 pounds a month for 6 months, whatever you mean what's going on in the house. And that's not...
I know a lot of people are like, if you can do it on your own, why do you need surgery? Think about it. When's the last time you started a diet that you didn't quit within like a month? And then look at us up at around 600, knowing that we're going to have to diet for like 3 years in order to get where we need to be. Cut out the damn stomach. I don't care. Take other stuff if you need to. I might even... No, I'm not going to say that. I might give you something else, but I'm not going to... No, take the damn stomach.
What I asked you to do. But I need you to go all over the pounds in 2 months. Since you went the first 6 months, and you didn't even do that. So you can get more attitude, or figure out whether you want to do this or not. Because if you don't, you never be alive for sure.
Okay. If you're expecting me to come there and sit around and wait for surgery for another month, I'm not coming. I don't have time for that.
And we went for bed, wasting your time. Why you...
Thank Whataburger has Wi-Fi. It's really trying to wait that long. I mean, you better get your ass there. Dr. Now is a very busy man. This guy's a saint. And you decide if you're going to do this or not. But if you do, then I'll give you 2 months to lose 100 pounds. And this time I says you write it down so you remember that. Otherwise, you stay up there and do whatever you want. And you don't need to come back down here.
Well, I'm trying to do this to come down there, but it costs money to move. Money, yeah.
No shit, Sherlock. It also costs money to be hired as a kite, but you're there somehow, so you got it somewhere.
I didn't have it. And since you're making accusations, what's wrong with me? I'm sick. I puked on myself. Slept all day yesterday. I'm ill. I don't take anything but what's prescribed to me. So please don't make accusations, okay?
I'm I know the difference between sick and high. And if you decide to continue and come back down here, I'm going to talk to all of you to make sure that there's nothing in your system that shouldn't be there. So you can...
Women lie, men lie, blood don't lie. If you're on something, you better pump that out of your system real quick. That or buy yourself some fake pee. I think Dr. Now can kind of see that coming. No, it was blood, right? I'm not talking about fake pee. I don't think you can get fake blood.
You don't need to have your right now. We don't need to bother any more games with you. So when you decide, you just set your plan, okay?
My plan is to go home and go to bed. What's yours?
Well, my plan right now is this conversation. So have a good day. If you decide you want to try to kill yourself, hit your goal. Other than that, I wish you well. Goodbye.
I love so much when Dr. Now is a smartass. Like something about that man telling people off, I just really enjoy it.
Today I'm getting ready to hopefully move into my new apartment. We're going back because they said they have a better unit we can take that's bigger. And they also said they were able to widen the door. So I'm hoping that's accurate. I have no idea what will happen if they don't have a unit that will work for me. I don't know what the next step is yet.
That U-Haul pulls out, this MWF pulls in. Again, I'll say that.
Because the bathroom isn't bigger, then we may have no choice but to just head back to Ohio. Because I can't just go out and find a new place. I left a lot behind to come here. So I'm just hoping this unit works. Because I'm tired and I just want this all to be over with. Okay.
I was reading his shirt, I got enough exercise, pushing my luck. I guess you would hurt this lady rip your arm off, eat it.
So,
Join your market exit at that point.
if I fall, going in here, I'm going to be so pissed.
I mean, we can put a rim. We'll get a rim.
So let's do this.
Let's see if we can.
Pretty sure Houston has one of those tarps like they carry you out with in Ohio. They'll get you up eventually.
Don't know why, but I'm afraid of this. Man, can you just be behind me, like pushing me or something?
I got you.
1, 2. My hands are shaking. Give me my water.
Sorry. I was just going to walk forward.
It smells like lemon in here. Somebody just clean.
Smells good.
Yeah. Mandy, do you have a water?
The crazy thing about like fear of them little like you'll come up to a curve, you'll step, like you're afraid to just one leg again. I really think I could have, but like the fear of falling, pretty damn scary to be honest. You just don't want to end up on the ground because you're not sure if you can get back up. I always could, but I mean it hurts being on hard ground like that at that size.
Yeah, I got it. So when I'm down here a little bit, we can do that together. Oh, the bedroom is huge.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, wow. Yeah.
He's not better.
Yeah.
Well, let's show you.
Shit, that door ain't but for a 300-pounder, let alone a 6. What are we gonna do here, man? This is dangerous. They're gonna have to give her like a potty chair or something. She can't get into the bathroom. We're gonna have to start taking hooker baths with a bucket and everything.
Okay, hold on, I can't. What do I say? Two.
One to cut right here, across, and all the way down. That's enough to get your walker around.
Okay. Great. It's perfect. It's home. I'm home. Thank God.
Alright,
I'm gonna start moving stuff and then let this man get to work.
Alright, well then I'm cool with that. Let's go.
And she do the electric slide to like the bathroom? How is she gonna get through the door in the time until they widen it? I would think she's in a pretty bad spot right here at least.
So now I just want to get moved in because I have my appointment with Dr. Now in a few weeks. And I should be getting approved for weight loss surgery then. Because I don't have the progress I need. I've lost the 50 pounds yet to lose already. So we should be moving on to some medical.
Oh shit. The wishful thinking and the entitlement. 50 pounds a month. You crazy. Oh my god. What is wrong with this woman? She thinks she's gonna bully him into doing what she wants. It ain't gonna go that way. I never see it playing out like that. Dr. Now don't play that kind of stuff.
So I'm getting ready to do surgery. I'm not worried. I mean, I did what I was supposed to do. So if you just run me around and give me more bowls and avoid giving me what I deserve then I'm really gonna out. But until then, I'm pushing myself to make as much progress as I can. Because I didn't move down here just to sit around waiting to die.
I haven't seen Dr. Now run anyone around, speed walking, just walking in general, anyone around. A lot of patients come here and can't even walk for the worst state they've ever been in. And then, 2 years down the line, thanking Dr. Now for their new life, everything he's given them. You are doing everything to fight people helping you, and just to make them pay for all the trauma in your past. I know you've got your guard up because you're just used to being let down, and at least I feel that's how she is acting. But at some point, you're going to have to let all that tough lady persona down. You're going to have to get a little more vulnerable, listen to the doctor, and do what the hell he says.
And I'm looking forward to showing him I'm still doing well. And I've been staying on the diet, so I know I lost a lot. So his accusations towards me have been completely unfair.
She does not look 100 pounds lighter. Maybe she should have diuretics, so she should have to do something. She should take some X-Lax and drop about 10. So at this point, we're in a bad state. We need to do something.
So he expects me to be below 498 today. But if I could easily lose 100 pounds on my own, I wouldn't have any need for him or surgery.
Justin's always got them little smart-ass one-line shirts that he got from like the Walmart rack for like $3 or $4. So I don't know. I don't think she's lost nearly enough weight at all.
So it doesn't matter to me what the scale says, because I know how hard I'm working, and that I've already lost enough to prove I'm ready for surgery.
Shit. She's done a hell of a lot of nothing. The hostess humper. Oh my god. What are you doing, woman?
Well, I'm still making progress. I think that total is actually a lot higher. And the scale is messed up. But the bottom line is I'm still losing.
Damn right, we need to bring her a chubby tuning fork and make sure that thing's calibrated. Ain't that right? It seems to be all for a lot of people. You're not the only one. So this seems to be happening more and more recently. I've seen it a lot lately.
So there's really no reason for Dr. Now to tell me I'm not ready for weight loss surgery. Other than like getting people to jump through hoops. And that's what I'm starting to wonder.
What hoop are we fitting through, woman? They don't make hoops big enough. I've never hooped in my damn life. So if you could find one, I'd love to freaking learn eventually.
So if he doesn't approve me today, I'm gonna know that's what he likes. But I'm not gonna let him get away with that with me. Dr. Now is not the almighty God. He's just weak.
What does it take to face cancer with confidence? It takes cutting-edge treatment, like CAR T therapy. And a little CAR therapy, too. It takes MSK.
The results we've seen at the moment are amazing. Takes a lot of stress off the team.
Meet Finn, the number one AI agent for customer service that automatically resolves up to 86% of queries with answers that feel human. Any channel, any language, 24/7. Learn more at fin.ai.
So I'm gonna stand up to him.
This guy has a string holding up his pants. Like he's taken out a short string and tied him up. That's redneck ingenuity at its best. Did someone also ask why they always send them to room 5? I think that's just the room they have cameras set in, and that's why they always do that.
In the past 2 months, you lost almost nothing. Just 9 pounds. So you want to explain to me why that is?
I'm going through a lot of change right now. Bear with that.
Okay.
Except for weight changes, and that's what we need to do. Say, you're like 40 at this point. It's not going to get easier going forward.
You don't know where your liver came from? Finish talking?
Sure.
Alright. At your current rate, you're going to be dead in a year or less. unless you make changes you need. So you can give me every excuse and justification you want. It doesn't change that. But maybe you think you...
I knew a guy who died in his 50s named Big Johnny, as everybody called him. He was somewhere in the high 600s. He used to lecture me about my weight a long time ago. I didn't really like stop by his house, though. His daughter always tried to jump me on she had a thing for fat guys. But it's a sad way to go, that's for sure.
You can argue your way out of it. Because you seem to think that's a solution to everything.
I'm not arguing. I'm just frustrated and angry, as you can see.
You can tell yourself that, but this is behavior problem. Anger.
Yeah, I have a behavior problem.
Try to convince yourself it is an emotional issue that is justified. You like to act like the whole world is unfair, and you don't deserve your situation. So you want...
The world's not fair. It's not fair to anyone. It'll chew you up, spit you out. You learned that very early on, and I'm sorry you went through all that. But at some point, you have to surrender to the program. You're going to have to work with it.
Taking me attitude and act like this is unfair. Go right ahead. But don't person you're going to hurt yourself. And that's what you're doing right now. Because you have had 8 months at this point. And you still haven't shown me enough to convince me that you're ready to do the program. But since you're down here in Houston,
it's always going to be hard to get into the program. But at this point, you signed up, you're on a TV show, you took the $1,500 paycheck to be on it, $1,500 showers to see the show every single bit of the goods. So you kind of just have to roll with it.
I'll give you one more chance.
I should have never came here.
Well, then why are you here? Why do you even want to do this?
I don't know. So that's a good question.
All right, well, you think this over, and once again, decide what you want to do. Again.
You have to find what drives you, what's going to make you want to change your lifestyle. I've talked to some people just through this YouTube channel that are up around where I used to be at weight, and they just seem so, like bad, down on themselves and just hopeless. And I remember being there, so you just kind of got to believe in yourself that there is an opportunity for you moving forward and could change everything you just want to.
Since you're here in Houston, I'll give you another chance. But you're going to need to lose 100 pounds over the next 2 months. You do that, then we'll start you in the program and discuss next steps. But I also told you I want to do a blood test. So we'll draw some blood medically and then we'll be done. We're here to help you out and give you guidance to go in the right direction.
She's out right now, just based off nicotine. They're going to see that in her blood. They're going to be pissed about that. There's no way they can't smell cigarettes. That's what eventually got me caught. I smoked before I walked into the surgeon, which was stupid, but I didn't even know at that point they could cancel you for nicotine.
So you might want to consider listening to us. Okay? Alright, see you all later.
See you later.
Okay.
I think this is ridiculous and all of this is completely unfair. I've been disrespected I don't know how many times at this point. I've been told I'm making excuses when I'm not. I've been asked...
Where'd the hello come from? Did we didn't pull that out during weigh-in? Oh my god, that's extra 0.8 pounds. Don't you know that? I figured that out holding that thing in the morning on the scale.
Offensively, if I'm on anything. Like drugs. And it defies all logic and makes no sense whatsoever. To have to lose even more at this point. To get a surgery that I need to even lose weight. So I'll play this little game for a little longer. But at this point, all of this has been total bull.
What game are we playing? This is your life, only you can change it. I think you're the only one that's playing like whatever. God, Jumanji with the jump. Like, come on, lady. Let's get serious here.
Once again, I'm back to doing the diet on my own without surgery, which is frustrating, but I'm still doing it. Dr. Now.
Everyone thinks like the surgery's the answer. It's just a start to the answer. You still gotta work on yourself.
Says he's still not convinced I'm ready for surgery when I am. So I guess my only option is to try and lose more weight. I actually consider going back to Ohio. And it's still a consideration.
What the hell is in Ohio? Did we keep the house somehow? Or is that where her daughter's living now? I don't understand.
Dr. Now says if I stick to his diet completely, I'll lose the weight he wants me to lose. But I already was. And what I lost wasn't enough for him. So the only thing I can think of to do better is to barely eat and only eat salads and starve myself. So if I don't get approved this next time, that will mean Dr. Now is giving me a death sentence.
If you do a starve yourself diet, it's also going to have negative effects. You're going to have to find a way to be full and like content. Maybe just drink a lot more protein shakes when you're hungry or something like that. I found drinking more water seems to be the answer to the diet. And when I'm hungry and stuff like that, I'm starving right now. I need to chug some water.
Because without surgery, I'm not going to survive for long. And if Dr. Now can live with that on his conscience, then he's not who I thought he was. And I don't deserve this abuse.
It's a pretty pointed word. Also, there's probably too much mayonnaise in that. Maybe mustard in your tuna instead. But that's pretty extreme. I'm going to guess she's already pushing 600 calories just this meal. So I don't think she's taking this whole 1,200 thing that serious. At least 600, probably. Like closer to 8 with all that mayo and all the extra add-ons and dressing and stuff like that.
Me, Justin, and Mandy are headed back to Dr. Now's. He called and said he wanted me to come back in. And I'm guessing it's not good news if he wants to.
Uh-oh. He don't call anybody back in just to catch up or anything like that. Something's going down here.
Me to come back early. Because it's only been like a little over 2 weeks since my last appointment with them. So I'm a little nervous. I should have quit smoking when he told me to, and I wish I would have listened, and I wish it was that easy, but it's not. And I'm an addict. I'm an ex-drug addict, and addiction is hard for me, so...
Just because you struggle with something in the past, don't mean you have to identify yourself that way. I know a lot of people struggle with that, and they label themselves that forever. I'm not a big fan of that. I think people can get past that and just stop labeling themselves that way and see like a better side of themselves. I don't know, maybe that's crazy.
This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole entire life.
Shout out to you, Justin.
And so it wouldn't be fair for Dr. Now to tell me I can't get surgery.
Switch to TurboTax. File free in the app by 2/28. All 100% free. Now this is Texas.
What's the secret to peak health? Going micro with Noom! Micro habits, micro wins, even microdose GLP-1s. Now starting at just $99.
Micro? I could do micro.
With Noom, we all can!
And it's designed to minimize side effects and give me real weight loss? Yes, please!
I'm doing it! I'm going micro!
Now start at just $99. Get started at Noom.com.
So if that happens, it's going to mean I wasted a lot of time and energy on this. So if this chance gets unfairly taken from me, then all that would have been for nothing. And it's only been 2 weeks since my last appointment. So I don't understand why I have to get waited in like this.
All of what exactly? Also, I didn't know they still made Rocco wear jeans or shorts like that. And he's got some Walmart Timbs on. This guy is Walmart thugging. And what's her say? Straight out of swap meet? I don't know.
Again.
I see your phone.
I don't know why I'm here earlier, but I'm worried it's not going to be good. And it's only been 2 weeks. And I was down to 589. And I'm probably only a little less than that because I haven't been given hardly any time to lose more.
Oh shit, we gained 5. It could have been just 4 if you got rid of the telephone. They literally tell you to empty your pockets and everything. Not just like we'll take all that stuff to this game. Fuck me, Fupa.
I think that weight is because I have things. That's not gonna be fair at all.
I don't think he's even accusing you. I think he's got pretty good proof at this point. If they've taken your blood and seen you gain 5 pounds.
You all right? Oh, I'm a mess. Things have just been hard. And I want to know why I'm here. So I'm just waiting to hear what you have to say.
Okay, well, I think you know why you're here. First, you haven't shown much effort up to this point. Even now you're not on track, because in the 2 weeks since I saw you, if you were doing the diet, you could have lost at least 25 pounds.
I feel like most surgeons will give you the benefit of the doubt as long as you try and showing effort, even if you're screwing up at the start. Like, they want you to succeed. I want to succeed. I don't like seeing people crash and burn, even if they're nasty and mean-spirited like she's been half the show.
Instead, you gained 5 pounds in that time, so you're still not making progress.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Don't give me your excuse, because in almost 9 months, we've given you every chance to do this, but you just giving me attitude.
I'm not making any excuses of nothing, but I do have something to clean up.
You know I already know what you're gonna tell me.
No point coming clean once your ass has been caught with the uncalibrated scale and all that. Like, jigs up, lady. They found out you've been eating all the junk food under the sun. You just gained 5 pounds in 2 weeks. You're supposed to be on a diet that would make you lose 25.
That's why I called you early, because we got your toxicology back. Am I right?
I don't. I don't know.
Alright, well, don't play this game where you're gonna be honest with me now. The time to do that has passed because you have been keeping a number of things from me that are affecting.
I would like to know where her A1C level is from her blood and all that. I'm sure they tested that too. I was at 4.1 last time I checked it.
I think you're significantly. To start, we can see that you're a heavy smoker, and you've been hiding that from me.
I didn't tell you that because I quit. Then I get on the road and I freak out and then I...
What does that mean, freak out you smoke?
For a lot of smokers, it's a stress thing, so I don't think she's lying about that.
That alone in your condition is causing severe damage to your hormone system and causing other health issues for you too that are all decreasing your lifespan right now. And that's the biggest issue because we also found narcotics. But you know that already, didn't you?
I know.
Yeah, we found fudge in your blood, lady. The jig is up. There's Nestle and there's Nooks.
I have marijuana in the system.
Don't play games with me. I know exactly what you have in your system. And not just that. There are more.
We found you're on McDonald's, the Burger King, the Taco Bell. You're on the smack, lady.
Multiple other narcotics we found. So don't think you can do this, come in clean game, and deny the rest. So this is an extremely serious situation. You can't play games to get out. But you were never going to be able to hide this from me. We would have found all this if you were getting surgery. So what made you think you could get away with this?
I don't know.
This is a...
It seems to be a thing that she cries every time she's caught in some kind of lie. Like she thinks it'll get her out of trouble or something like that. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me.
It's an issue that we need to address, because this is going to be what kills you the quickest if we don't. But your way is not going to take too much longer to kill you either. But you can't keep living like you are, making excuses to destroy your health in every possible way. So this is what's going to happen from here and what your options are. First, weight loss surgery right now is off the table.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We are probably going to stop doing donuts, or maybe just start burning some calories. I don't know. We're going to figure this out somehow.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll tell you what you can do. If you want a chance to do this and continue on, then you need to start by going to rehab. And if you agree to that, we'll set that up for you. But if you don't do that, then there is nothing more to discuss with you. So
she's not going to do that. She was already talking about like double time back to Ohio when things got tough. I don't see her going for this at all.
So that's your only choice. You either do that or we're done. You got it?
Can I have time to think about it?
Sure, but you don't have a lot of time, so I'll give you 24 hours. But we're not going to play any more games and just watch you do the same thing over and over until you die. So you need to decide to do this, or there is nothing more we can do for you. But the priority is that we address your substance abuse. Then after that, we'll continue to address your weight loss and smoking. But at this point, any one of those issues is going to lead to your death right now. So your situation isn't good, and you don't have any time to waste.
I feel like you can only tell so many people that so many times. I mean, until like it's just in one ear out the other. She has to know she's not in a good way. She knows that she lays in bed, and the walker is like smoking probably a cart a week if she's smoking a heavy smoker, he said.
I kind of feel like I did the first step because coming here was a huge step.
Well, and that step is a different step. Just because you can come down here doesn't give you a pass to do these things.
No.
So don't argue that. So if you want to do something right for yourself, you're going to have to be responsible for your behavior. And to do that, your next step is rehab. That's your only option. So
I feel like a lot of people just jump on the let's get to Texas, you'll have to take me route. It just never ends up working out that well.
So let me know what you decide, okay? Alright, I'll wait to hear from you. But don't take too long. You have 24 hours, so let me know.
You're on TikTok tiramisu time. What's it going to be? Is she going to actually keep going? Or is she just done at this point?
I don't even know what to say because I've never been mistreated like this in my whole life. It's extremely offensive and utterly unfair. I don't care what any of the reports say. Dr. Now is wrong.
Shut up, lady. You can get corked by the Pillsbury Doughboy. Why would you lie when he's got all the evidence? Like, he knows what's up.
And at this point, I feel like I've been nice. And I lost weight, a lot of weight. And I don't need to put up with this anymore. So I'm done. My life was depending on this. But that didn't seem to matter much.
Not really. Does this guy have a firecracker in his back pocket? It looks like a fuse hanging out of his pocket.
Dr. Now. So I think it's time for me to just go back to Ohio. Because at this point, unless Dr. Now apologized for all his accusations, then I don't see how I can work with him. But I didn't lower myself to respond to any of the heinous things that Dr. Now said to me at any point.
Because my heart is in Ohio. What's that? I forget. I don't know. It's like an emo boy song or something.
So I'm proud of myself for that. I worked hard and deserved to get surgery. And the reason I lost it in the end, I stood up for myself. So I'm going to take that with me back to Ohio. And I still have my pride in the end.
I mean, exactly did you stand up for anything? Oh, God. Well, there you go. She sucks. Well, I guess that's the end of it. It's just going to be a Dr. Now epilogue for the last 1 minute or whatever. So, I feel like we've got the gist of it, Angie. I know there's Where Are They Now on her, so I'll have to do that one, upload that the next couple days. But man, this lady is mean, nasty. She's every kind of messed up that I've seen on this show. And it's probably from her childhood or messed up past. Her first kid at 13. Shit, 13, I was running around, sneaking around trying to play at Yu-Gi-Oh! tournaments without anybody catching me and knowing I was a closet nerd. Like, I was trying to protect my image at all costs, but, I mean, it's sad, it's terrible. I feel bad for the grandkids, the daughter, everyone. She's in and out of jail, everything. Hopefully she can get her act together because it's never too late to turn your life around and start working towards something positive. So, I mean, I hope for better for Angie. Hopefully she'll do better in the next episode. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright. Bye, guys.
Is it time to say yep to Vyepti? Vyepti is an IV infusion that helps prevent migraine attacks. Chronic migraine patients have 23 fewer migraine days on average per treatment. And it's just 4 30-minute IV treatments a year. Don't take allergic to Vyepti. Allergic reactions, high blood pressure, and Raynaud's, which causes numb or painful fingers or toes, can happen. Get help right away for rash, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, or throat, or trouble breathing, hives, and facial redness. Common side effects are stuffy nose, scratchy throat, and allergic reactions. Ask your doctor about Vyepti.
I am loving life now because I'm no longer this burden that my family has to take care of every day. I'm living life with them now instead of watching everything pass me by from my bed because I can be as active as I want now. I have a job, me and Jessica are married, and we moved into a place of our own, which is everything I've dreamed of having and doing someday. He's ready. Yeah, feed me. I have a little ways left to go to get to my target weight, but I know I'll be there really soon.
I'm embarrassed by my weight. Hurts to move, hurts to walk, it hurts to do just about everything. My husband died, and so now it's my job to protect my kids. I need my mom. I need her to be here for me. I don't want to be in a box sitting on my kids' mantle. I've got to do something different.
I hate feeling weak.
Everything's spinning.
The weight is a symptom of an emotional obstacle.
I've had overweight since I was molested. I've lived those consequences for the last 30 years. I can't carry it anymore. I will not lose all the progress that I've made over the last year. My health needs to be a priority.
You stopped losing weight and you gained a couple pounds.
I had a lot of stress in the last 10 days.
Paula is back to making excuses.
I don't think I'll be successful if I just heal my body. I've got to heal my head. I'm done making excuses, but the true test is at scale. Yes. Through this journey, I learned how to not only be physically healthy, but how to be emotionally healthy as well. And it's awesome. It's been over 2 years since my surgery, and things are very different in my life now. Before, I wasn't able to take care of myself, but now I'm very independent, and I couldn't be happier. And my life has continued to change a lot, and it's been happening very quickly. My eldest is in her senior year at college. My son is living in Atlanta, and my daughter Madison, she graduated high school, had a baby, got married, and moved out. So my house has gotten a lot emptier. So now it's just Savannah and me. Get up, for real. Brush your teeth. Mama's eating. You're ready to go. You okay with eggs and veggies? I used to be addicted to food. There were days that I ate over 6,000 calories. But now I've learned to manage my addiction. 6 weeks ago, I weighed 268 pounds. And I've lost an additional 28 pounds since then. So I've been making really good progress. But it used to be really hard. I had to work through some dark parts of my past. Forgiving my mom for all the abuse that she allowed meant that I could move on with my life and focus on what matters most. And now, the next step in my healing process is to help others. I want to share my story with people who are struggling with obesity and help them to turn their lives around so that they can lose weight. So I'm trying to speak at different events, and I have some engagements coming up. And now, I'm also working on a cookbook for weight loss patients. I'm not a professional trainer or nutritionist. So the only thing I can do is tell people what worked for me. And that's really what my message is all about.
Savannah,
Yeah. Who's ready?
But with all that going, the most important people that I want to help are my children. It really upsets me that while I've lost weight, my children have gained weight. Especially with Savannah, because she lives with me.
Ooh, mushroom.
So this Lunar New Year, invited in. Play the $500,000 Year Before Scratch-Off game, the New York Lottery, with prizes up to $500,000.
Being a landlord means wearing a lot of hats, but keeping up with leads, applications, and tenant messages, that hat can feel way too heavy. That's why Avail created Avail Messages, your all-in-one in-app hub for communication. Now, every conversation, from your very first lead, to signed leases, to ongoing tenant needs, lives in one simple, organized channel. No more switching between apps, no more lost emails, just faster responses, smoother communication, and happier renters. Avail Messages keeps the conversation going through every stage of the rental lifecycle, helping you stay connected, organized, and in control. Ready to manage your rentals like a pro? Sign up for free at avail.co and start using Avail Messages today.
My husband and I enabled each other in our overeating, and eventually it led to his death. Living through that helped me to change my life around, and I need to make that change for my children as well. But at the same time, it's hard because I'm still working on myself to reach my final goals. In order to inspire others to get on the right track, I have to live and look healthy. And with all the weight loss, I've developed a lot of excess skin. I've already had my skin removed from my stomach, and now I'm working towards getting the skin removed from my arms and my legs.
So we just got wigglies and jigglies.
Getting rid of the skin for me on my legs will help with everything. Getting up, getting down, walking, exercising, everything. But to get approved for the surgery, Dr. now wants me to get under 200 pounds. I feel like these are the final steps for me. So I'm doing everything I can